Hi everyone, welcome to this week's video. So this week is a budget update. Yeah, I can't wait to share with you guys. I'm actually filming this the day before I'm uploading it because I've been out this whole week because I got COVID, which has been such an awful experience. I don't wish it on anyone, honestly. I was out of it for a while. I lost my voice for like 5 days. It was ridiculous. I'm finally got my voice back and I'm feeling so much better. I get to be out of isolation in the next couple days, so I'm like really excited. It has been an experience. But anyway, I'm back today with a budgeting update video. This is what we spent in January. And then at the end of February, I will give you guys an update on that as well. So, sorry, I'm reaching. I have my tripod set up pretty high up, so. Anyway, yeah, so this is my calendar. This is the days that stuff came out on. And here is the first paycheck that we had. I'll give you an overview of where our money went, but this is what we actually spent. So, due to COVID, again, actually, our workplace is paying every employee a little bit more. So our paycheck was a lot higher than what we thought it was going to be. So, yeah, very, very excited about that. So, our paycheck just up here was $3,138.78. This is both Daniel and my income combined together, and then we also had GST come out this month. I know not everybody gets GST. We were qualified from like last year for this year, but come next year, I think I'll be qualified, but Daniel won't be qualified. So, and there was something about like a northern something, I don't know if it was carbon or something. It was added in with the GST for Daniel. My address hasn't changed yet, so I didn't qualify yet, but I don't know, it's something weird. So we had gotten extra than what I'm used to, but I just put it under GST because I don't know. So that's what we did. Plus our buffer, which we subtract later. We have a $500 buffer in our bank account. Yeah, so for this paycheck, we had $3,900.78 of inflow or income, but minus the $500. So really it's like $3,400. But anyway, our hydro was a lot less this month, which I was very happy about at $133.09. Internet, we just hooked up our internet. So this is like a month and a half, so it was a lot higher than what we want. Next one should be only $169, but this time it was $331.29, so that sucked. Car insurance at $123.66. Our phones at $165. So Anya and West, our two pets, they didn't actually need any food this month. So that was very, very good. That was exciting. That doesn't happen very often. But so we just had Anya's medications there for this month. Medical at $100. Crunchyroll, Game Pass, Disney, yada yada. Adobe, which is for me, and Netflix actually went up in price, so I'm gonna have to fix that for February. So the bill total was $1,183.05, so we were left with $2,717.78. So coming down, gas, we actually only spent $50. I was kind of surprised. So that was good. We had an extra $50 left over. However, it pretty much went into groceries because we did spend a little bit more. But we are in isolation, so we did do like a big grocery haul to get some stuff while we've been here. So we kind of overspent a little bit, but only by $31.86, so that's great. Sorry if I'm still a little bit like weird. I'm still getting over some symptoms, but yeah, my nose is still a little bit stuffy. Okay, so that envelope came to $881.86, bringing us down where we have left over $1,835.87, bringing that up here. This is our yearly stuff, our yearly sinking fund. So everything is as it should be. Amazon Prime, PSN, the vet, which we kind of do two times a year now. Just because of the north, it's different. Anya has to go 2 times a year for vaccinations. Domain name, our driver's licenses, which actually only come out every 5 years. But I just put them in the yearly, and we'll just keep saving up for it for like 5 years. And then our Visa has a fee every year. Bringing that down, the sinking fund total was $54.18. We were left over with $1,781.69. Bringing it down, we had the car loan. Our car payment is $291.32 per month. My loan is $370 a month, and I have a bank fee for $6. Daniel's interest on his loan only ended up being $87.87. So I put it in the extra debt category, but these are actually like we do have to pay these minimum things. But anyway, that is $755.19, leaving us with $1,026.50. So bringing that down, we had a $500 for our buffer. And then we had a rollover of $526.50, which is absolutely insane to me. So I'm very, very happy with that. So for our next, sorry if I bump you a bit, the tripod is right there next to me. Okay, in focus, good. All right. So for our actual up here, we had the buffer. We had the rollover, and then our paycheck this time was $3,632.13. That's not going to be normal. It's just for now during COVID up until I think they told us like at the end of February will be our last time getting paid the extra money. So yeah, so our income ended up being $4,658.63, which is insane to me. So our February rent is $1,805. Rent is actually going up. This happened all across Yellowknife. I think the taxes got increased, and so we saw like massive rent increases everywhere, and like our rent, I need to rant for a minute because the rent is being increased by $300 here. Now, I used to live in Manitoba, and Manitoba had a rent cap increase, meaning landlords could not raise your rent by a certain percentage per year, or they could raise it a little bit more than that if they were doing renovations on the building or your unit or whatever. But here in the Northwest Territories, the law says that landlords can increase it however much they want anytime, like per year, but they have to give you a 3-month notice. I'm really upset about it because like a $300 increase, I've never in my life seen that high of an increase. So that's upsetting. Some other places got hit a little bit lower, but yeah, it's terrible. So this is going up to $2,100 come April 1st. So kind of upset by that. But anyway, I'm going to have to take that out of other savings, which really sucks. But for now, anyway, sorry, rant over. 1805. We spent just a miscellaneous things. This is like slushies and like other random costs that came up. So that was $125.98. And then we kind of splurged a bit because we didn't end up having to buy the animals their food. So Daniel bought some Magic cards, and I bought myself some Digimon cards. So we spent $145 on that. So that category came to $2,075.98, leaving us with $2,582.65. So activities, we went to go see Spider-Man, and I think we also went to Subway and something else, I don't remember, but anyway, that came to $87.76. But we did overspend in household this month. That's also going to happen in February as well. I just purchased a bunch of stuff for organizing, so I am excited to vlog about that though. So, ooh, excuse me. Anyway, household we spent $187.76. So that envelope came to $188.63. Next, so we have our TFSA and our RRSP for Daniel. That was $130 that came out. And then for me, we just do the TFSA because I don't have a retirement savings account. And that is $120. Car maintenance, we put $80 into that. Gifts, $50. Haircut, $30. Pets, $20. Work, $30. And travel, $300. So that sinking fund, or all of that, is $760. We are left with $1,634.02. We got PayBright, which is my Samsung cell phone that I had to get. That loan is $29.04 a month. Rolling this down. So this is what I'm really, really excited about, you guys. We managed to pay so much money extra into debt. So happy. So, you know how last time I told you guys this emergency fund was going to be, it's $200 a month, but like we were going to put that towards my loan extra on it. This month, we have our super secret savings, which is in an investment account, and we do that every month, so that's a 10-year goal for us. Anyway, so that $200 went to our investment account. We were able to put $200 into our actual emergency fund, which, heck yeah, so excited about that. We had our buffer like normal. And then on my loan, we were able to put $704.25 extra because we got the extra COVID pay towards my loan, which has a really high interest. It's like over 7%. It's crazy. So we were able to pay over $700 extra towards my loan, plus the normal payment, which is like, it ends up being like $200, a little more than $200 towards the principal. So that's like $900 towards my loan this last month, which is like insane. So happy about that. So yeah. So total for that, we had $1,604.98 left over, and then that envelope was $1,604.25, leaving us with 73 cents at the end of January, which is fine. It can just sit in the account. It doesn't matter. We'll use it for next month. We're not totally zero based here, and like this was really hard for me to do this because like we had a balance left over from December, and like it was kind of weird. So it was kind of strange. So I'm still getting used to it, but anyway, yeah. So I'll show you here then the percentages of where our money actually went. Oops, sorry for shaking you. Let me just... So this is all our expense trackers, which you guys don't really need to see. Here is the loan situation. So for you guys who have not seen, Daniel and I owe quite a bit of money to some places. We don't have any credit card debt. Thank goodness. That would be very stressful. We managed to pay all of that off before we moved here, so very, very happy about that. So what we do have left, and here's the priority order, we have the car loan, which had a balance of $21,427.32 at an interest rate of 3.49. That's the third order of business for us. We have Daniel's student loan, which isn't set to be repaid yet. It's not in the repayment phase. It's still open for another 2 years. So we only pay the interest on it right now. That's at $30,987.76. It has a 3.45% interest rate. It's our second priority. We have my student loan, which is $24,430.79. It is a 7.2% interest rate with a minimum payment of $368.10. That's our first priority because it's the highest interest rate. Only a little bit over $200 technically goes towards the principal on that, which really upsets me because I'm paying so much money. Yeah, PayBright, which is the Samsung cell phone we financed that I bought, it had a balance of $990.96. It's for 36 months with a 0% interest, so we're not too worried about that. It'll get paid off very soon anyway. Minimum payment $29.04. Oh, excuse me, I'm like already out of breath. Alright. Anyway, that one's the fourth order of interest. So, Yeah, so my student loan right now, actually, it is about $23,300 left owing on it, after we had paid the extra plus the payment from last month. So that's very exciting. So it's going to be below 23,000 next month. Or February. I'm so happy. That's going to be fantastic. So here, sorry, let me take a minute. COVID, am I right? We had the extra, I'm just really excited, guys, sorry. We had the extra payment of $704.25 with total minimum, total debt payments. We paid $1,488.48 towards debt this month. That is astronomical. Could you imagine using that for, savings? This is why it makes me really upset. So, we're trying to get rid of this debt, and I think we should be able to do it within, 2 to 2.5 years. We're just starting to file our income tax, and we have, half of them done already. And I think we should probably each get roughly about $6,000 back this year, and it'll be a little bit higher next year, but that's absolutely awesome. So what we are planning on doing is hopefully saving for a down payment to a condo or a trailer, whatever we can afford at the time, for this next year or later this year. With the rent constantly increasing like that, it makes us a little bit nervous, because at least with a mortgage it's fixed. So we're really trying to put ourselves in a good position. We don't want our rent to be raised where it's it costs so much of our budget. So yeah, so anyway, where our money went. This is actually really eye-opening. I think Daniel and I aren't doing so bad at all. This is fantastic. So so up here we have our income, or inflow is what the budget mom calls it. So we had our earned income, which was $6,770.91. Our other income, which was GST and the northern carbon tax thing, $262. We did use $100 of our from a sinking fund for medical this month, because we do that every other month, so it's $200 every other month, so we just save $100 a month. And then our monthly inflow total was $7,132.91. So here I broke it down into all of the different categories. So rent, $1,805. The percentage of our income, or our inflow, that was only 25%. That's actually really great, because a lot of people spend you don't really want to have over 30% of your income going towards rent if you can help it. Some financial advisors, I think they tell you 27 or 28%. So we're doing fantastic. However, that is going up, and I am really upset about it. So I don't know what that percentage will be. And plus, this is a higher income for us. So it is technically already at the cap of where it should be. So I'm kind of upset about it. But anyway, I digress. That's what it is. So this month, that's fantastic. But anyway, subscriptions was $150.33. The difference here is just if I overspent or whatever. So that was 2% of our income. Car, we only spent $253.66. That was only 4% of our income, which is great. Pets, we only spent $226.32. That's 3% of our income. Medical, $100. That was only 1%. Yearly expenses, $29.18. Not even a percent, not even 0.5%. That's 0.04%. Savings, we saved $650. That's 9% of our income. Not where I want it to be. I want to try to get us up to 20% at some point once we're done paying off debt and stuff. But for now, 9% while we're paying off debt, that's pretty good still. Sinking funds, $530.87. That's still technically a savings. So, technically if you added that together, it's really good. But anyway, I feel that's different than a savings in my eyes. But anyway, that was 7% because it's money to be paid later. Our debt was $1488.48. That was 21% of our income. That's really high. I would love to put like most of that towards savings if possible. Keep some of it for like things, but dang, like that's stressful. Groceries, $831.86. That was 12% of our income. That's also really high. But groceries up here are pretty expensive. Miscellaneous, it was $270.98. That was including those cards that we bought. That was 4% of our income. We don't do that all the time, so not too worried about it. Utilities, $630.29. That included the internet, which won't be that high next time, thankfully. 9% of our income. Activities, $87.76. Only 1% of our income, so that's really, really good. If we move over here, it just tells me, again, the 21% went to debt and 9% went to savings, and it's broken down here. And then the percentages based off of how much debt we did pay. So, yeah, you guys have already seen those numbers. Yeah, other than that, I didn't have anything to compare to because I never used this workbook. I never used this workbook last year, so I don't have anything to compare to. So I'll do this next month, though, and you'll be able to see January to February, so that'll be kind of neat. And the meal plan I don't use. And that is it. I don't use cash slips because we're cashless. So on to February, and it'll be the same budget as this month. We never change our budget, so yeah, I'll be able to like show you guys how that looks. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was like helpful for you. I'm very excited about the extra debt payoff. I can't believe it. That's fantastic. So, but we'll see what next month holds, and then come like April, like March, come our March budget, we'll be having to save up for that new April rent raise. So disappointed. So this is the last month technically that our budget will be like that, and I'm like, but we'll try to pay as much towards debt as we can. And yeah, we'll keep going from there. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. Let me know what kind of videos you do want to see. I've been vlogging a little bit now, but like I'm exhausted still, so I'm trying to like rest as much as possible. But we've been working on just kind of cleaning up. We're gonna do that tonight and tomorrow probably. And I'm also working on commissions, so I'll show you guys all in the vlog. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.